Good afternoon. It's time for the April video. We're getting started a little bit later this week than we normally do, but I think it's because there's so many events going on in April. As most of you know, April is Community College month. I also want to point out that I think April is the beginning of allergy season. I've noticed many people suffering, and I just think that's a noteworthy thing to point out. We had an event today in the Commons. A CAB sponsored a pizza event, and Marcus Smith sponsored a Wii competition. It was highly successful. A lot of people turned out. I'd like to thank Dana Albright and all the work that he's done for CAB, but also for putting on this event. And thanks also to all the CAB students who helped with the event and participated. And thanks to Marcus for bringing his games out there. On Thursday, April 12th, we're going to have the transfer fair in the Commons. So there'll be many colleges providing different types of information about attending their college. Usually they give away a lot of little free stuff too, so you might want to walk through there. And then if if you have any students asking about what it is, it's to provide information about how to help students transfer on to different colleges and to provide them with different choices. Summer and fall registration both begin on April 16th. I know that seems very soon, but the schedules have been out for a little while, and the registration will start then, and then it will also run through, at least fall registration will run through the beginning of the fall semester. On April the 17th, in celebration of Community College Month, we're going to have a blood drive in the Commons. And then we're also going to have something a little bit different this time. The cosmetology and the aesthetic students are going to be providing services free of charge in the Commons to kind of promote their programs and let everybody have a little sample of what they offer. So what they're going to be doing is providing hand and arm massages, and then also sun damage screening, where they will look at your skin and tell you how much sun damage you've had from all of the exposure that all of us have had around here. If you've never had that done before, it's sort of an alarming thing to have done, but I think a good thing to have done too. Also on April 17th, which seems to be a busy day for us, the Squirm Burpee Circus will be performing at Marshall Auditorium at 7 p.m. And Squirm Burpee is something that has a little bit of Cirque du Soleil. I think it's going to be a really big family event, so we expect ticket sales to be really good for that. So if you're interested in going or interested in volunteering or anything, you can get your tickets at the cashier's window or see Natalie for any kind of volunteering information. On Friday, April the 20th, we are going to have the Memorial Moses Barella Dance, which will be held in our gymnasium. It's open to all students and also guests, so please try to attend if that's your event. And we generally have a dance contest also at that event. That was certainly something that Moises was very proud of originating, and really enjoyed the dance contest. So I'm hoping that we have a good crowd for that. On Friday, on April the 24th, which is not a Friday, that would be a Thursday instead of a Friday, from 11 to 12, we're going to have the first annual student recognition ceremony and reception in the Commons. One of the things that we're going to try to do a little bit better job of is recognizing our students who are excellent in academics, but then also students who volunteer and who perform a lot of services for the college and that tend to just sort of go unrecognized. They do a lot of these things, and only a handful of people really know what they've done. So we will have a ceremony honoring them, and it'll be a fairly small recognition. In other words, we're not going to honor every single one of our students. So it'll be sort of a select group that is asked to participate in this the first year, and that will start at 11 o'clock. Rooney and Moon will be here doing a live remote also at that time. And then, of course, it wouldn't be complete without punch and cookies, so we will be having punch and cookies too. I've also been asked to remind everybody that April 25th is Administrative Professionals Day, so mark that on your calendars and do the appropriate thing if you have an administrative professional to help recognize. I want to let everyone know too that finally, about a week ago, the Allied Health Building was actually completed and turned over to the college, so that we now have the keys to that. If you haven't had a chance to see it, it's not fully open to the public yet, but there is a really good video that Shauna McGill has done, which is on our website and then is also on our YouTube channel, that really, I think, gives you a good sense of what the whole building looks like. It is really impressive. It's big, it's new, it's nice. So if you haven't taken a look, you can at least get an idea of what the functionality will be. And then as we equip the building and furnish it, then we'll, of course, have some sort of a big groundbreaking ceremony or an opening event so that everybody can come and see the building and what it's going to be used for. And of course, there'll be punch and cookies for that too. Maybe even something better than punch and cookies. One final thing. In last month's video, I mentioned that we had hired Debbie Zerzolo to be our new Chief Financial Officer, and she actually started on March 19th, which was sort of in the middle of the month, so she wasn't actually here when I did the video last time. And I don't know if everybody's had a chance to meet her. I tried to take her around and introduce her to as many people as we could. But if you haven't had a chance to meet Debbie, stop by her office, introduce yourself, and please, more than anything else, welcome her. Make sure that she feels welcome here. I think we're very fortunate to have her on our campus and that things will be moving ahead very smoothly for us. April is a really, really busy month. There probably are things that I haven't even remembered to mention because there are events that are sort of popping up every week as we go through the month. If there's anything that I did forget to mention and you need me to get some publicity out on it, please let me know. And again, thank you all so much for all the hard work that you do, not just during Community College Month, but during all of the months. And please let me know if there's anything that I can do to make your job better. Have a great April.